to California, seeing the sights and people there.
Now we're here at Lake Mead, and Kaliki is already baptized the water. Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Grace.
And we're California Travel Videos.
So here we are today, still in the beautiful state of Nevada at Lake Mead National Recreational Area, the first in the country to be declared and defined that way. Ironically, when we left Petaluma, I picked up our Rails to Trails magazine and took it on the road, where I found a trail out here, and it's going to be 34 miles, and we're going to go ahead and ride it, and we'd love you to join us.
We are enjoying the fact that we're out here for not $20 a night, but $10 a night with our senior discount.
His senior discount.
Well, pretty close to you two. Stay tuned, more on that later, but we're going to go out on the ride, so join us. Here we go. And so we are overlooking the Boulder Creek campground. This is where we're starting our sojourn. 34 miles going around. You can see there's a nice bike trail going around here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Grace gets the jackrabbit played for an early start. A little bit of breeze in our face, but not much. Good morning. Okay, we're at the decision tree, and this looks like it's more of a darker paved. This looks like it's the same color of paved that we're in. I see the light. Hello down there, baby doll. Here's that tunnel we went through. And still not clear where that other road goes. This looks like the right path, yeah. It's got more signage. Definitely a scenic view. We won't say we're tired from pedaling uphill. A life well lived, it says. Oh, that I gotta stop. Prehistoric people used dry ravines, such as this one in front of you, as a pathway of travel. They use desert corridors like this to collect ripening plants, hunt game, and travel to the mountains when summer heat arrived. Carried only essentials. Oh yeah, they left few permanent structures. Fluted spear points, pottery pieces, and stone tools found along these pathways illustrate just a fragmentary image of the culture that lived here for thousands of years. What's that, darling?
I guess they didn't have a lot of photo equipment or batteries.
Yeah, they had the smaller cell phones, the original ones.
You can do it.
This is phenomenal. When you take a look over here, we're about 50, 60 feet above on this raised trail. Oh, it's our map. Oh, hurry, baby, put your foot on it before it's too late. Oh, thank you, crutch. But this is not a rails to trails, this is a road to trails. As you can see the paved road here with a white line. But look at the ravines there. This is what we were talking about earlier, where the Native Americans used to go through these, find bits of water, vegetation, and game, and I'm not talking about Xbox games either. So I guess I lost the map, haven't I? Oh man, I'm losing control. And Grace is smiling.
Good thing I found it. I saved the game.
Thank you, my love. Here she comes, just riding down the street. She's so good.
So good.
She's so fine. So good, so fine. Then I nearly lost my mind.
There she was, just a walking down the street singing.
yeah, a little bumpy here. Wait a second, you're going the wrong way. Because that's the bike road over here. You're not on the bike road, ma'am. You're naughty. Yeah, you're not supposed to go off the bumps. There's no bumps, lumps, chumps. Come on back here. Come on, little girl. I've got some candy for you. Why are you going that way?
I made a boo-boo.
First time in her life.
It was a boo-boo.
It wasn't a mistake. It was a boo-boo. Well, we got another hill here. You know, I thought maybe it was going to be all downhill from here. But you can see that we have been ascending. And more of the same. Beautiful up here. Mile 12, I'm thinking we're maybe near the peak. Howdy. Great view here, isn't it? Okay, bike repair workstation here, and like really, I guess, but I think Grace has found something up ahead that she says might be noteworthy, so we'll see what it is. Look at this. Grace has broke the code. Look at her pump, man. She's a pumper. It's kind of got me aroused just watching her.
Scratch that.
Bike repair workstation.
Got these little tools for whatever you're...
Oh, they do. They have wrenches there. Allen wrenches and screwdrivers.
Allen wrench, yeah.
That is so cool.
And there's a sign right here that talks about a portion of the funding for the project has been provided by the Bureau of Land Management through the sale of public lands as authorized by the Southern Nevada Public Land Management Act. Awesome.
This is not happy. My gear shift is locked in number 3. I had an accident a while back. Okay, I'll put it in pass 3. See what that'll do, but I hate using pass 4. Well, I might do pass 4 or 5 here just for a little bit. Yeah, but it'll go down quick. That's pass 5 for that last little bit. And okay, go back down to pass 3. Yeah, I can't go into the low gears. Okay, pass 5 again. Yep. For just a little bit here. Okay. Woo! RV or Mountain Bike Shop, rental, repair, sales, boat and RV storage. Okay, so these aren't sales so much as people are storing their RVs and their boats up here. Interesting spot. I guess it must be private land that was able to be purchased right on the road.
And on the trail we are at the 10-mile marker of the River Mountain Loop.
Right, good call. Yeah, and right up by the top it looks like. I don't see anything higher than where we're at.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Grace is saying this cool tunnel. On the other side they'll be prepared to ascend. Oh yeah. Pump it, baby. That was some hill, wasn't it?
I feel like I'm laboring.
You're laboring the hill, aren't you? Okay.
Got about halfway up, and throttle didn't even help.
Oh, and you were in gear 1?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well you did good.
I made it. Hopefully that's the steep part.
First gear and 750 watts later, past 5, full throttle, ejecting extra cargo, and you did it. Hey, hey! Woohoo!
Okay, that's been a lot of uphill.
But wait,
There's more.
there's a little more. So this section is mostly straight for, I don't know, several miles, but one of them is just 1 mile of just perfectly straight, and I'd call this power line road here, because we've got 1, 2, 3 high tension wires, you know, those babies that are 200,000 volts or so. And oh, there's more on this side too. So at any rate, yeah, if you've got a pacemaker, watch out, it may be going faster. No, not really. But people who do have problems with electric fields, yeah, this would not be your first choice, because you're surrounded with high voltage lines everywhere.
And what marker are we at?
I don't know, somewhere around mile 5 post, I guess. It's nice. It's just been a very gradual uphill. Beautiful day out here. And if there was a hint of breeze, it just makes it all the cooler, but I'd say it's maybe mid-70s. Well, I think we've reached the apex here, and I can see a big substation. Caution, wildlife crossing. Well, if I see a longhorn sheep, yes, I will yield. I'm no problem with that. Yeah, that's right. We're looking for the crosswalk. Don't want them to get cross with me, that's for sure. And we are at long last getting at the point of origin, and Grace has always said, well, this is rails to trails. And I said, there's no rails, and look at that. Let the record book show. We're going next to a little bit of trail and rail. Grace is her favorite thing. Above all that, I see some cell towers, so she's got her internet connectivity. Woohoo! Oh, there it is. Whoa! So that's it. Oh, it says, yeah, milepost 34, which I guess is 0 or whatever, but oh, okay, and this side 34.
Okay, so we are above the railroad path.
If you have an ATM, my recommendation would be to ride the 34 miles first before you go into the casino and think about if you really want to lose your money. So we've ridden about 28 of our 34 miles. Most of it's been uphill. We did stop at the 0 marker point and had a meatball sandwich and got some lemonade. But I think we're gonna make it. I hope. The rest is downhill, maybe.
And speaking of bars, how many bars do you have left?
I only have 2 bars left on my bike.
2 bars out of 5, so you're kind of getting a little low.
I'm living life in the fast lane.
You have been, but I think you can do it, and I think I am down to 3 bars myself. I don't know if you can see that there. And so, yeah, we've gone 26 and a half miles, so 2,000 calories, but who's counting? Are you ready?
We're at 2,000 calories.
Let's do it.
And I only ate 3,000, so we're doing good.
Show us your stuff here. Oh, I like that when you grunt that way. There she goes. Yes, so as we can see on the way going back, we are going adjacent to the freeway. So now it all makes sense. And the sign up there says Boulder City. Well, I think we got about what, 8 miles left, Grace? 10. Grace has come up with the astute observation that we must be nearing Boulder City. Because we are between a rock and a hard place. Some of them are very pretty. Gets her mind off of going up the hill. Oh, honey, look right here. Right here. You want to do some BMX riding? You want to do some jumping and things? Look at this. What do you think?
Definitely.
Yeah, good place for the kids to be up here. Maybe not so much for us. Okay, I see we have a parking lot here. And the road is, oh, a multi-use trail? Is this it? It looks like, oh yeah, mile 29 and a half it says. Going down towards Boulder City. Do you feel like you're ever in a wash? Are you all washed up? What is this? Looks like a rollerblade course, doesn't it? Okay, here we are. And Grace looks like she's getting some video of us here coming in. The city that built the Hoover Dam, it says. Hey, baby. Okay, is this a tunnel of love? See you on the flip side. And so it's true, we were a little perplexed, or at least I was a little perplexed. We went up the hill once we went through the tunnel, and there was nothing there. I'm thinking we were not supposed to go through the tunnel. At least that's what I want to check out. Once more through the Echo Tunnel, and there's the guys on the bicycle, and they were coming from the right, which is where I think, even though it said stop, that's where we were supposed to go. We're supposed to go straight here, honey. Yeah, but go just a little bit further, and then look at here. There it is. But did they say anything? No.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. You know, it's just been mile after mile after mile after mile of downhill. And so I would have to say, yeah, I would go around the direction the way we did as I look at it. You know, it's just so many miles of going up this viaduct, and then after you do that, you've got that really steep hill to go over. I don't know. I guess if you're feeling real perky and you want to do the uphill, I mean, there's more up and down on the other side, but this is just a massive amount of downhill. I mean, which is a good way to end for us. Oh, this is so cool. We've got a hill on both sides of us. Well, we're on a hill with a big drop off on both sides of us. And so, yeah, you do not want to like lose control, fall on either side. So they said 10 miles an hour. You know, I am going to slow down some because this would be totally not cool if you went off on either side. It must be like about 70 degrees drop off on either side. In fact, I'm going to stop and let's take a look. It's maybe 80 degrees. It's like a cliff. I mean, it's a nice straight road, but man, be sure your bike's in good running order. Stay in the center. If anything happens, bail. Man. Okay, mile post 26. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Colorado River, the Boulder Dam, lights the west. Well, not really, but I mean, it certainly provides a big help. Hydroelectric is, quote, free, unquote, once you get it built. I can't remember how many millions of tons of concrete they had, but it was many, many, many millions of tons. And there it is. So I guess that's some of the power we were talking about that was exiting this area, coming out of the mighty Hoover Dam. I'm going to have to stand corrected here. I told Grace that this was not rails to trails, but this road here is so flat. You remember back there where it was so steep on the sides? Yeah, this had to have been some kind of railroad that I suppose took materials in and out from Boulder City to get to the dam itself for construction. Listen to your wife. Railroads build a dam. Sure enough, we are on the railroad track. The trail that you were on was once part of a 62-mile railroad system for the building of the Hoover Dam, carrying construction materials and equipment connected here to Lawyer Junction. Okay. 5 hours, 24 minutes. Visited with a couple there for about 10-15 minutes just before we came down the hill. Another couple of bikes. 36.81 miles. Grace, how you doing?
I'm doing. That was the longest ride, 36 miles, so it was absolutely fantastic. We went counterclockwise?
Yeah, we did go in the counterclockwise direction. I think we're glad we did. As we said along the way, we had about the last 5 to 7 miles was all downhill, which was a good way to finish it, wasn't it?
Definitely. So we really rode for about 30, but it was a fabulous ride. Perfect weather here in mid-February. Not a lot of rain because there were some washes. Overall, the bike ride I thought was very safe, and most of it is well marked. There's a couple parts that we showed you that had a little bit of a hiccup along the way, but other than that, we did great. So I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed this ride.
It was perfect. Thanks for coming along with us. We had a great time, and I think you're almost to that 1,000 miles on your bike.
Yes, I'm only 3.5 miles away from hitting the 1,000 mark.
So, I don't know where you're at in your journeys, but I hope you enjoy your bike trails or just RVing or just following us along. Thanks for coming. As always, happy trails to you.
Happy trails.
Peace out. Bye for now.
Bye.
Been to California, seen the sights and people there.